Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fan Fridays. This is going to be an extra long stream with two different decks. And first up, we're going to do standard, and then we're going to save the best for last. My overlay still has punts for two. That's funny. We're going to save the best for last and do some modern mill, which is like, you know, the dream decks. So, oh man. All right. So the first deck list is submitted to us by Eric Heitkamp, and that was in the Facebook group here for us. If you guys want to submit decks for Fan Fridays, you can always submit them in the Facebook group. You can also tweet them at me, and you can also send them to my Gmail, superhinotama, right above me, at gmail.com. But the best way usually is to send it to the group so everybody can see them out loud in the public. So if it doesn't get submitted, everyone else can kind of look at it and comment on it if they like it or not. But the first one is a green-black Monument deck. It's about kind of the deck we saw yesterday, about playing Gronus' Monument here, and then playing a Greenbelt Rampager, getting some pumps over and over again for a long Tusk Up, and then getting in for tons of damage. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And then I'll go over the other deck once we get to the modern segment of the stream. But dudes, I am incredibly excited today. It's going to be so much fun. Yay, it's my deck. You actually said my last name correctly. Oh, nice! Had no idea. Sweet. Yeah, this deck was a lot of fun. After looking at it, I was like, oh, I love it. And then I did a bunch of test drives with, or like, you know, play testing with it, and was like, oh, this is amazing. The music reminds me of Jazz Jackrabbit Zoo. Nice. This is actually, the playlist is from OC Remix, and this is Pokemon The Missing No Tracks. We're actually going to be doing an extra long stream today, so it's going to be like probably a 2 to 3 hour stream. Going to try and do at least 3 matches with each of these decks. And so I'm going to be playing a wide plethora of music, so just, you know, keep that in mind. But I'm excited to get started. Let's get started through the standard stuff first. Let me go to format here. And start playing some rounds. This deck is a lot of fun. It goes off a lot better than you think because there is so much removal in the format, and this deck is nothing but creatures. So, let's see here. We have 1 mana hand. Everything else is 2 mana in our hand besides the Monument. We're actually going second, so we're going to try and keep. This is a very testy hand here, though. We're playing a guy named Magic Man, so is this the Magic Man we think? Playing a Blooming Marsh here and then passing. Let's see. Shady keep. Bit risky of a keep, I agree with that. Long Tusk Cub here, okay. We'll see if it pays off for us on this draw. Come on. It does. We do get a, whoops. Greenbelt Rampager, so we can get that out, get some energy. Have a bounce. So that's okay. But that was a risky keep for us. We'll likely pitch a Squire. There we go. And pass. Now you see me, now you don't. What's up, Jess? Again, we're okay. We're okay. Rogue Finder coming in. We're up against an energy deck here, so we may just fold to the pressure of the energy deck. I really liked our opening hand, though, because we had 3 Explore creatures. So if we got into a second mana at all, we would be just off to the races. Let's see here. Of course, of course. We're going to go for a play here. Very risky keep. Why not pitch the Kinra? We can obviously pitch the Kinra this time. Scoops? Maybe, maybe. I give myself to basically turn 5. If I don't hit a land by turn 5, then we scoop. Let's see. Rich Cart. Very bad keep. I mean, everything in our hand was 2. We had a green mana. We just need to get in, or a green black mana. We need to get into 1 more. We would have been fine, especially with the 3 Explore creatures. So, let's see. Got into a Squire. We're going to concede here. Nope. Let's go to sideboard. So we're up against a energy deck here. So we're going to go for some defense. Take out the Vizier. I do like push as well. Let's take out a Wayfinder. Only put 2 push in and a Squire. But Onto's Lost Reckoning could be good. But I think we want to just keep how we have it. Of course, the walkers could be taken out. We could put some duress in. I think that's fine. I'm taking with your luck. Don't rely on the drawn lands. Well, look, the problem is like we won't draw lands, and then the next game we'll draw nothing but lands. So play first, yes. Another 1 land hand, so we're gonna mulligan. 3 lands, we'll keep. And see, now we get into too many lands. Let's get a forest out impasse. Typical. See, we're in game 2 here of match 3 or match 1. Sorry. Loving that saxophone. Going south real fast. Oh, it happens. Let's see. Ronus' Monument got 3 in hand. We could play out the Kinra, but I feel like we want to keep it in our hand. So I'm going to pass here. Getting out of Kinra here, we wanted to hit on another creature. So I'm okay using the Monument on turn 3. Let's see. Greenbelt Rampager. Let's get out of Monument here. Excuse me. And we're going to pass turn. Yeah, we seem to be getting into a lot of multiples. Yesterday we got into all 3 Vraskas into our hand. That was fun. Sometimes the shuffler just doesn't like me. Let's see, Whirler Virtuoso coming down. We're going to get in. He's going to get in for, looks like 3. Because he does get 2 energy back. That's fine. So this is going to be a race situation. 5 cards in our opponent's hand. Duress, no green mana, or no black mana, sorry. Go for a Greenbelt Rampager here. Keep in mind that our green spells are 1 cheaper, so getting out a Rampager twice. And then playing out maybe a Kinra here. Now while we don't get the +2/+2 on an attack, I think that's fine. We do get a blocker here, and the Rampager can come in, pumping the Kinra to attack in. Of course, the 3/4 could block. I was just afraid of a Harness Lightning hitting the Rampager immediately. So we'll see what happens here. There might be a Harness Lightning coming in for the Kinra regardless. Here's a Whirler Virtuoso. At least this hand is better. A little more action. Gizmo thing, we'll be playing Standard first, and then we'll be getting into Modern. So it's going to be 2 different decks today. So we'll be doing 3 matches with the Standard deck, then 3 matches with the Modern deck. So I want to try and keep it a little spicy. Going to get in here for 5. Again, the energy is getting out of control on their side. And this deck particularly, like I didn't fight it up against a energy deck when I was testing it. So I'm assuming it's just going to just fold to that pressure. Let's see. We can give him 4. Now Long Tusk is a 5/5 for 2 mana. Let's go for a Resilient Kinra here. Get a +2/+2 and Trample. Then a 2/2 comes down and gives it itself 2/2. So now it's a 6/6 with Trample. Thought I just heard you say my screen name, and now she's mad at you now. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that not how you pronounce it? Is it Gizmo Thing? Oh, it's Gizmo Thing. It's Gizmo Thing, isn't it? Usually, yes. Sorry. That's funny. My bad. We're going to get in for an attack here. Getting in for 8. It's not it's he says it's not Gizmo thing. A Gizma thing, yeah. Gizma thing, okay. My bad, my bad. Got in for 8 there, no blocks. Pop out chat screws up your messages. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoop. I clicked over a little too far. Okay, they made a Thopter here. even at 12. They have a long tusk cub they can get in for 3, 4, 5. We could double block the long tusk cub, but it's just better here for me if we block a whirler. The Harness Lightning might come for the whirler though. Yeah, they're going to get in for long tusk cub damage. Randomly deletes part of a message. So weird. That is strange. What did you think of can't block, won't block? I did like that a lot, James. But I did love this the Monument play a little more. And then I wanted to get into another format today. But I did like can't block, won't block a lot. That was really fun. Long tusk cub. Okay. Let's go for a Rampager here. Give it trample. Get in for 5. They're going to drop down to 7 if they do not block. Of course, they have the energy to make a Thopter, but it looks like they're just going to take it. Now, we have 3 blockers here, so we'll be able to survive. Slam that cub. Would really like a Greenbelt Rampager draw. That would be awesome. But I think we might just be dead here. Let's see. 3 in the air, taking me to 3. Attune the Aether. Block, block, block. Yeah, we'll need to hopefully not get into anything like a Lightning Strike here. The awkwardness of the triple Monument draw. Yep. Harsh Scrutiny. Didn't grab anything. You haven't missed much, Josh. We got a 1-land hand our first game and couldn't do anything. Then this next game here, we haven't gotten into any black mana at all. So, and also drew into 3 monuments in a row. Or 2 in the hand, or I think it was 1 in the hand or 2 in the hand. Either way, it's been awkward. Magic fan typical. Yeah, of course we're playing up against energy. You can't escape it. Alright. Gonna have to do that. Drop me to 2. To see if they have a Lightning Strike. Long tusk cub, okay. And that's not going to cut it. Alright, let's go into match 2. Pull up the stuff here. There we go. This is the brew I'm extremely proud of. Beats Team Energy often enough. I know because that is all I have to test it against. The reason is that I test is paper, yeah. Paper play first, yes. Yeah, I don't doubt this could beat a Team Energy strategy, for sure. It just you need to get into a great draw. This is a good opening hand here for us. Let's get out a Blooming Marsh, and then we're going to pass. What's up, Crispy? I feel like if you select just to counter energy decks, at the end of the day, would still have a positive win to loss ratio. Nice. Alright, our opponent's turn here. Winding Constrictor. Let's go for a Constrictor play here. We are playing up against red, so we might get a Lightning Strike to the face or to a Constrictor. But more often than not, maybe a Harness Lightning too, but I feel like we might just last a little bit longer. We're going to get the Ronus's Monument next turn. And then just play our creatures like crazy. Unclaimed Territory. We're up against a Dinosaur deck. Ouch! Strike. Playing up against, looks like Gruul Dinosaurs. Maybe Niosaurs. Let's get out a land here, and then we're just going to get out a Monument. And see if they have an Abrade for the Monument. Next turn we'll be able to get out 2 creatures. Most likely a Constrictor and a Branchwalker. We're playing Jank. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair to say. Although Jank I feel like is just a loose label for like decks that aren't the meta. Aether Hub. Drover of the Mighty coming in here, so they're doing some setup this turn. This Pokemon music makes me want to play Pokemon right now. Commune with the Dinosaurs. Regisaur Alpha just entered the card zone. 1, 2, 3, 4. So next turn they might be able to play it. Okay. Let's get out a Winding Constrictor here. Cancel. Let's go for a Tishana Wayfinder here. Sure. Of course, if we do draw into a land that does suck, but if we don't, then this becomes a 4/4. Land, of course. Of course! Alright, we're going to pass here. Question, if Dinosaur deck plays a lot of lightning and thunder effects, are they Dino Thors? Ah, James, it's time to log off. We've just started, too. If I had to choose only one card in Modern, it had to be blue. Why does Michael Bay make such terrible tournament movies? What? What? Because he's paid to. No, I'm just kidding. Could have played Constrictor T3, then Monument Branchwalker T4. Yep. Harness Lightning on the Constrictor. What is up? Last point. Those Harness Lightnings have been key to some removal here. I got out a land here. Let's go for a Tishana Wayfinder. Pump up the jams. Pump it up. So I know I'm in the minority, but I really enjoyed the first Transformers. I actually liked the first Transformers. I think it's not that terrible. Now, that's me saying that. And I have terrible taste. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Opponent, let's see. They did waste a Harness Lightning instead of... I'm going to keep the Long Tusk on top for another Explore trigger here. Getting in for 8 this turn. We go big and wide. And I think Cub on top is actually good too. First one's actually pretty good. Really fell off from there. Yeah, that's kind of my consensus too. Getting in for 8. Seriously played your opponent my go name like yesterday. Nice. Opponent is down to 12 with that 8-point swing. They'll be able to make a alpha this turn and another 3/3, so that's what I'm assuming they're going to do. They really need to start racing this. Yep. We'll be playing out a Long Tusk Cub next turn, getting a pump, and then swinging in. Okay. That does have haste. No attacks, okay. Let's see, we're going to draw out a Long Tusk Cub here. Let's give our Wayfinder the plus here, so it can kill and survive. Let's see, swing, 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 swing. Get in for 7 this turn. That seems fair. Let's swing out. Of course, we're racing as quickly as we possibly can, so... They can kill something, of course. They can kill 2 things, and I get in for 7. I think that's fair. Sure. Down to 5. I may also have played this exact same deck. I was running your Merfolk deck with slight modification too. Nice. First issue with the Transformers is how they use Starscream, but he's my favorite, so... William, Starscream is also my favorite. I used to have a Transformer of him in my office for a while. Savage Stomp, ouch. That hurts us. I really enjoy, oh, what is his name? Steve Bloom. He does Starscream in like, is it Transformers Prime, I believe? I think we've lost here, thanks to the wide board state. Let's see, Chad wants your opinion at 3 Scrappy Scrounger or 3 Earthshaker Kendra for can't block, won't block. Probably Earthshaker Kinra. It's just such a great card, James. And if it dies, it can come back later in the game. Its Eternalized cost is pretty cheap. Getting in for 4 here, dropping down to 16. Like Soundwave, he had the coolest toy by far. That's true. Ooh, got into a forest here. Yeah, we're going to pass. We really needed a creature there. Getting into land here is not great against a deck that's racing us on board. Ripjaw Raptor coming in. Everything has haste. Let's see. Getting in for 3. 16, 17, 18, 19. We're dead. We'll block the 4/4 here. 2, 3. Go to 1, right? 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Go to 1. Alright, if we top deck into a creature, we win. Come on! Why? Why? Okay, fine. Fine, fine. So close. We can get in for 3 here, drop him to 2. But that's all. Let's go to sideboard. Let's bring in some Bantus. Take out the Vizier. I like Vraska's Contempt as well. And probably some Blossoming Defense. Take out some walkers. Let's submit. Why'd your opponent do that? Pity that he didn't get punished. Yeah, I wish he was getting to get punished, but you know, my deck doesn't like to be lucky like that. Or my luck, rather. But first, yes. This is a very keepable opening hand. Keep. Need one more black mana, of course. Gonna get a swamp here and pass. Push would help, that's true. Could have brought that in. I did like Bantu more because they seem to be going wider. So. Push would only kill the mana dorks. Better luck this time? I hope so, DJ. We'll see. Got a group bound crack here. Let's get out a forest. And then go for a constrictor play. We might be getting out a Harness Lightning out of their hand. Can hit 6. Playing on a turn 3 with the Blossoming Defense might have been the better play, but I think we want to make sure we can hit, you know, get our advantage. Yes! Get an advantage for them not having a Harness Lightning in their hand, which they do not have. Very cool. Alright, we got a swamp here. Let's get out a forest. Then a Seeker Squire. We have a Blossoming Defense available for the Constrictor. Come on, not a land. You're going to try and Magma Spray the Squire? Is that what's happening? Shock the Squire. Okay, we're going to keep that alive. We do want to keep our board pressure available. We might just be getting a card here, though. No, yes. On top. Let's get in for 2 here. How many monuments are in this deck? There are only 3 in this deck, Josh. Don't worry, you get the mill deck. You won't care if you win or lose. It'll be fun anyway. Exactly, Tom. That's what I'm excited for. William, you seem to be like me. If not for bad luck, you'll have no luck at all. Aw, that's sad. Let's see here. 5 cards in our opponent's hand. Just laid a Rootbound Crag. Probably a Mana Dork this turn. Harness Lightning, of course. Gotta represent it. We do have a 3/4 on the battlefield. Commune with dinosaurs. They've got removal for days. Surprised he didn't shock the snake. Well, the snake wouldn't die to a shock because it's only 2 damage, and the snake has 3 toughness. So he would want to Harness Lightning or Lightning Strike the Constrictor. He did have the mana for that. He did have Harness Lightning in his hand, though. Let's get out a swamp here. Let's get out a Whiny Constrictor as well. And then we're just going to attack out for 3. Again, dropping them down to 15. They have 2 energy. Good luck today. Thank you, Halsey. Took a blue standard mill deck to a 3v3 tournament and lost every single game and every single match. So sad my deck wouldn't cooperate. It's okay, Gizmo thing. It happens. That's like I think I really have a good deck and then take it to a league on MTGO and then just get trounced by the meta. And I'm just like, what happened? Opponent's turn here, 4 cards in hand. Looks like they're passing. They have 5 cards in, or 5 mana though. Wow. Oh, we could go for a Constrictor play here, but let's go for the safer play, which is a Tishana. Just to get some extra counters on this if we can. Blossoming Defense, yes. Alright, we're going to get in for 5 here. Very nice. Yeah, this match is going really in our favor now. I know this sounds like retrospect, but I think I would have just let the Squire die and hold onto the defense for the Snake. We've seen a ton of spot removal for them. That's true. But I do think that having the Squire alive here is really making it, like, really turning the tables for us as far as tempo. So, while I do agree with that, I do think that there were 2 different lines of play. One was, of course, keeping the Constrictor alive, saving it, and one was for the Squire. Now this Swordtooth coming in here is going to do nothing for us as far as dealing damage. Doesn't kill anything. Shrug, doesn't matter probably, just a thought. I got you, Josh. I mean, for me, like, I wanted to represent more board state than not. So, got the Blossoming Defense here. We could go for a Winding Constrictor here. Let's go for a Constrictor and then a Blossoming Defense. Now, we can play out a Bantu if we're really behind, but I do think getting in for a Tishana and a Seeker Squire with a Blossoming in our hand can really help this situation. We can get in for 7 here. If we do a Blossoming, we can get in for 9. They're tapped out completely. They're going to block here. And then we're going to pump and kill. There we go. Down to 7. And a Sweltering Suns will not save them. Hour Devastation would, if they have it. But that might be game. Treasure Map, okay. I like Abzan because of the mana base for it. Also, Abzan is my core color combination. Nice! There we go! There's a quick win in Game 2. Let's go to Game 3 here. Again, I think the Fatal Pushes just aren't necessary thanks to the amount of mana they're going to be dumping into creatures. A Nissa Vital Force might actually be quite good for us, but I do like Vraskic's Contempt a bit more. Let's take out a Walker and put in a Nissa, though. I think that's fun. Alright, we're good. Incoming Star of Extinction. Yeah, that's why we're bringing in Nissa, Josh. That's why we're bringing in Nissa. That would be amazing if that did happen, though. Opening hand has 2 lands, a Long Tusk Cub, a Monument, a Resilient Kenra, and a Vraska. It's Contempt. We are on the draw, so I do like this hand a lot. Let's keep it. Tune with Aether, turn 1. They're doing it right. Are you tearing it up? Haven't heard that before. I have a Winding Constrictor here. So we've got a bunch of pieces. We just need black mana now. I really like our curve right now. Gonna hit 6 for our opponent. Got red mana immediately. Drover. Turn 4 Raptor. Blooming Marsh, there it is. Let's get out the Constrictor to have some magnet damage come to it. Because at this point we have a Cub and a Kenra. And a Monument, so turn 3, be playing the Monument. There's a Raptor. What's up, Wrath? We just need black mana is going to be your epith. Yeah, I think the Monument is the play, but I want to probably get out a Cub and hold up a defense. Let's do that instead. 4 cards in hand for our opponent. You could always double block the Raptor with Blossoming Defense and kill it. course, this is going to be a hard to deal with situation. Three, 4, Register Alpha. Yeah, they're going to be ramping quite a bit here. Luckily, we can Blossoming Defense and kill this 3/3. Getting it for 4/5. Sean, what's up? We lost the first match, and we're in match 2 on game 3, so we're doing all right. Nothing spectacular, though. Let's kill the Ripjaw Raptor here. Put the Winding Constrictor Blossoming Defense on that. Who's the creator of said jank? The comments on the deck list in the description below have them. I don't have them in front of me right now because I'm playing. They do get a card off that. Wow, they didn't set up the blocks to kill the Cub. That's a bit of a misplay for them. Drawing into a Hronis' Monument here is not great, but that is a play we can do just for setup. I don't want to get out the Kinra until we know we want to attack in. The Alpha here is making it a little bit harder for us. 4 cards in hand. Yeah, he didn't cycle the blockers where the Cub would die, so that's strange to me. Burning Sun's Avatar? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're dead. He was trying to kill the snake. Yeah, but the snake had 5. Yeah, that's dead. Yeah, they're going to get in for 7 this turn. We're going to let that happen. They actually have haste as well, so they're getting in for 13. We're dropping to 1 again. So explosive. Opponent is at 20, by the way. So no way we can really get back from this. Sure. Yeah, we're dead. Let's concede. Ouch! Yeah, they had, like, gas forever. Lost number 2! Let's go to match 3. This will be the last match with Standard, then we'll go to Modern. Play first? Yes. Anti-punt by you, not a punt by them. Oh, okay. Mulligan. This is a keep. Probably would want mana on top. Opponent did mulligan as well. All these one-land hands today. Magic, you should have seen earlier today. We had, we'll put that on top because we got the combo here. We just need the mana. You should have seen earlier today whenever I was playtesting, I would get no mana hands and be like, why? Why? Let's go for some energy here. Set your punt counter to -1. I was sure you were going to say all I need is a forest and keep it. Nope. Trying to decide between Godfarrow's Gift / Refurbished deck. Thought I had everything, but can't find an Angel of Inventions and can't find any in stock anymore. I guess there are a lot of people doing the same. Yep, it's probably the 2nd or 3rd most popular deck in the format right now. Right underneath. Let's see, we're going to go for a Cub here. Rigging Runner. Right underneath the Ramanap Red and the Teamer Energy strategy, or 4-color energy now. Looks like we're playing up against a Rakdos Pirates. Almost beat that deck with my Imminent Doom deck yesterday. So close. Nice. Wow, Shock coming in immediately. 3 cards in hand for our opponent. Getting in for 1. Ouch. Sometimes when our opponent has stuff, they have everything. Secondary play. Let's get out a Branchwalker to get some energy, or not energy, mana, if we can. We're going to put that into the graveyard because we need mana like a crazy person. We do have a 3/2, so it can kill the Rigging Runner, but they might have another removal spell. Aether Hub coming in, giving them energy. Excuse me. Fleet Swallower, Godfrey's Gift, that'd be amazing. Really want to build that now. Getting in for 2 first strike, we're going to let that happen because we only have 2 toughness. Kite Self Rebooter. Gonna grab the Monument here. It's the only thing they can grab, I believe, right? Non-land, non-creature, yeah. Alright. Our turn. Still no mana. Jeez. What is happening? Let's go for a Seeker Squire here. There we go. Jeez Louise. Alright. We're going to pass turn here. They're getting in for 3. We could do a... no, I would just do some... This one would just die. They need to print more tutor cards for standard. I can probably see that. Would love a new, like, equipment tutor with some good equipment cards in Dominaria. Admiral Beckett. Welp, this is painful for us. I'm going to block the 2/2 here. I'm using the last 5% of my life on an iPad on you. Aw, thanks. Yeah, this is a GG again, still. The mana situation here. I mean, we have it now, but it's just been ridiculous. We're going to bounce the Rampager one time. And once more. Just to have a thing to block the 3/3s, the first strikers. The Winding Constrictor will be coming in next turn as well. So that can help feed into it. But we need to hold up blockers. Since the attacker here can take control of some stuff. 0 cards in hand, though. They are top decking. Day late and mana short. I just need to say that in like real life from now on. Still have 1 hour of school left, but you're worth it. Aw. Baby, I'm worth it. Do we know anything about Dominaria except lore, or are we just all digging up dark thinking, in the dark thinking we're going to go beyond stoke up? Blah, 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 sorry. Or are we all just digging in the dark, thinking we are going to be beyond stoked for it, just to have it womp us out on the end, on us? Crispy, I don't know. You know, I really like Dominaria from before. There's a lot of lore in that area, obviously. I feel like they should, like, it should be a really fun set. But, you know, I don't know. You know, we'll see it when we see it, I guess. You love Becky B. She's pretty good. Excuse me. Let's see, getting in for... yeah. I'm going to block the 3/3 here with a 3/2. Obviously, the 3/2 is going to die. I have 1 card in hand. But now we have a really great way... ooh. To make the cub bigger. Bam. And then we're going to play another green belt, get 3 energy, or 2 energy, and then make him a 6/6/7/7. There we go. Hold up blocks. All right, now we're in good shape. Winding Constrictor, Longtusk Cub, and Greenbelt Rampager is a fantastic combo. Just got to get it going first. It's going to go for an attack here. Probably just attack with the 2-3 in air. Yeah, seems safe. Again, opponent has 2 cards in hand now. Really need a way to deal with the freebooter here. Good shape, debatable. Well, we have ways to block without like our creatures immediately dying. It's out of the lightning strike area of effect, you know. We might still be dead. We have a Wild Growth Walker here. Let's get that out. And then if we get into another Explore creature, we can start gaining some life. Push? Nope. Gotcha. Strike on the Constrictor. Are there any blue cards or white cards in Standard Vanilla that can give a creature haste? I don't believe so. That's usually not in their color pie. Alright, we're going to pass turn here. Wasn't phasing like the first thing they spoiled, kind of? For Dominaria. Once again, getting in for 2. Dropping us down to 6. 1 card in hand for our opponent. Branch Walker, there we go. Gaining some life here if the Walker does survive. Put that on top. There we go. We've got some ways to survive now. We're getting there. Putting some counters on the Longtusk Cub again, making it a 9/9. There we go, there we go. Alright, we're going to pass turn here. We could have attacked out that turn, but we're going to wait one more turn and then do it. Okay. We're drawing into another Explore creature, so if the... So now they're just doing 2 damage just because they can, because we're gaining 3 life every time we explore something. So let's get out the Squire. Obviously, Vizier is great, but we really just need... There we go. We can probably play that next turn. Gaining some life there. Gonna go for another Rampager play, make a 10/10. And then get out for 10/10. Drop them to 10 if they don't want to block. I'm assuming they're going to want to block with the 2/2 here. 2 cards in hand. Excuse me. See now, Longtusk plus Monument plus Greenbelt equals WinCon. It can be. And the Wild Growth is giving us life gain back. No blocks? Ooh, no blocks. So they're dropping to 10 here. Could have played the Rampager again, but we did not. Alright, we're 10/10. Opponent drew into a card. Direfleet Captain. Okay. That does give him a huge buff when he starts attacking in. I would assume it would still be unsafe to attack in since we have a 3/5 here, so first strike doesn't matter. The 3/3 wouldn't attack in, so they're just attacking in for 2 in the air again. Yeah. Seems safe. Alright, so now we're attacking for lethal with the Longtusk Cub. Let's see. Vizier might be coming in here. Yeah, we really need Kenra here, or the Monument to give Trample. Let's see. Let's go for a Vizier play here, and then whenever we attack in with a Cub. Cancel. There's my library. I'm gonna put that over here. Attacking in for 11-11, so we know they have to block something with something. So the 2-2 here, I would assume. That's fine. Let's cast this from the top of our deck because it goes into the graveyard. This is going to be on top of our deck now. That's going to go into our hand. There we go. All right. Yeah, we played the Rampager on top for sure, so that way we can get another card on top. We're doing okay now. We're still at 8 lives, so we're still in the red zone a little bit. But we were able to get back quite a bit. What's up, MTG nerd? See you later, DJ. Getting in for Dire Fleet here. Turns into a 6/6. Three cards in hand. We want to block the 3 here to kill it. Want to block the 6/6 here. And the 3/2 doesn't have first strike, so we could kill that. They may have some kill spells here. If they do not, then they lose 2 creatures. Wow, they lose 2 creatures. Okay. Interesting. We're down to 6, and that should be game. Yeah. Wow, that was such a weird play. I guess they just didn't have anything in hand. They were seeing us slowly take over the match. That's to be expected. We're going to get a Vizier out. I think the pushes are definitely wanting to come in here. I also think the defense is also good. Let's take out a Wayfinder. Let's take out 1 Walker. And how many land do we have? 23. Let's just do 2 Blossoming Defense. I think that's fine. We want to make sure we're fast. Pretty stoked for your case of Iconic Masters to show up. Nice. Yeah, we're going to submit here. What's up, Radio? Box openings I've seen looked very good. Nice. I sort of wish we did box openings on our channel, but I mean ours is, online focused, so you never know. Maybe. Pika! You bought 4 boxes? What? Bondage's Last Reckoning would have been good as well. That's a good idea, Clint. Should have brought that in. If we lose this match, we'll definitely bring it in game 3. 2 lands, Rampager, Kinra, Walker, and a defense. We're on the play. I think I'll keep it. Or the draw, sorry. 1%. Well, it was nice watching the stream. Bye. Love y'all. See you later. Get that iPad charged. Tap mana. Let's get out a Rampager here. Get some energy. And then we're going to pass turn. You just like opening boxes. Gotcha. Case is 6. Aether Hub here. Very nice. Was expecting a turn 1 play there. Gifted Aetherborn, okay. Not a pirate. 3 mana, there we go. Let's go for a Greenbelt Rampager again. Then one more time. I have no problem here trading with the Gifted Aetherborn. If that's the case, life gain is going to be the bane of our existence. Just showed up. Is there a deck for this? Keith, no, this is Fan Friday, so these are all fan-submitted decks. And today is actually an extra long stream. We're doing this deck, and then we're doing a modern deck right after it. The deck lists are in the description, so if you want to check those out, you definitely can. This is a green-black Monument deck, basically using a Greenbelt Rampager, Ronus' Monument, and a Long Tusk Cub alongside a Constrictor to put lots of counters on things and pump them to be ridiculously powerful. Let's get a Monument here, since we have a turn. 5 cards in hand for our opponent. YouTube put me in chat timeout. It happens, Josh. I'm sorry about that. Could have attacked out there if we wanted to, but again, we want to hold up a blocker. Next turn we can do Erroneous Monument and pump with a Rampager and Kinra, or pump with a Rampager twice. And then hold up a Blossoming Defense. 6 cards in hand for our opponent. 3 mana on the battlefield. They have all the mana they need as far as colors. Rudy. Drowned Catacombs. Direfleet Captain, okay. Again, it doesn't get the buff from Gifted Aetherborn because it's not a pirate, so. Still no attacks, okay. Nice. Need a black mana, though. We're going to go for a Resilient Kinra here. That's fine. Pump it by 4, give it Trample. It's going to be a 7/8. Then get out, yes, a Walker here, just to get the pump ability. It's going to be a 9/10. And then 2 Greenbelt Rampagers are going to pump this again. You may want to use keep the Blossoming Defense up here for a removal spell. So let's go into combat here and swing for 11/12. That's over half of our life total on turn 4. Blocking with the Death Toucher, I would assume. They're going to gain 2 life. So they're going to take 9. Actually, yeah, they're going to take 8 overall. Or 6, sorry. 14. Go to 14. Because the 3 and the 2 life gain. That should be good. Let's get out a Rampager for energy. And then we're going to pass turn. There we go. Direfleet kind of sucks. Direfleet is really good with other pirates. By himself, he's terrible. So, I don't know why they played him out by himself. They should have been playing him out with other pirates. So, this is just a Grixis pirate build, but with randomly a Gifted Aetherborn. So, not sure what they're going on here. Kitesail Freebooter, they're going to grab the Blossoming Defense. Yeah. Did you guys know that people are finding Iconic in Walmarts? That's kind of crazy to me. Honestly, it's sort of shocking because the Master stuff like that should be just the local game stores, but, you know. Wizards can do whatever they want to do. Getting no attacks? Okay. Blooming Marsh, so we don't get a trigger here. We're getting 1 trigger here with the Greenbelt Rampager. So this is going to turn into a 4/4 with the Trample. Of course, the Rampager does hit now. Want to see some mill stuff, Taryn? That'll be next. That's right after this match. Getting for 4/4 Trample damage. Looks like they're just going to let it happen. Drop into 10. Okay. Oh, Iconic Masters in Walmart. 1 word. Hasbro. Yep. They got to increase those bottom lines somewhere. Hey, Taryn, got an idea for a fan. What if you played against fans? Bring in random decks and just have fun. It would be setting up matches be too difficult. I mean, they can play against me like this. Do you mean like with like webcams and everything for both of us? That would be really hard to do, honestly. And stream at the same time. Wish I had MTGO on pure paper. That's why I'm always on here watching others play. Crispy, it's only $10 to get MTGO. Of course, you know, you'd have to buy cards again, you know, but it's cheaper on average. Admiral Beckett Brass. Let's see, getting in for 5, 6 this turn with a Direfleet. Might just let that happen. Those unfortunate people playing MSRP at Walmart. Yeah, that's true. It's like way below MSRP right now, isn't it? Direfleet sucks because he only gets the pump when attacking. Yeah, that's true. But if you're aggro, you know, it's really good. Getting in for 6 on this turn is not bad. We're going to let that happen. Go to 14. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. Let's go for a Long Tusk Cub here. Rampager. Okay. Gonna put some on the Kinra here. Spread out our damage. Doing 9 damage. It's pretty good. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. Now, if they have a Fatal Push, they can kill either one of these. If the Kinra does die, we can eternalize it with 6 mana, so if we get into a mana next turn, we can eternalize it if it dies somehow. Might have to camp out at Target in the morning of release to find out. Match, what is wrong with the word chat? I don't know. Down to 1. Walmart doesn't do price match anymore. Aw. Didn't realize that, Sam. Although I haven't, like, shopped for cards or anything at Walmart in years. So I always order through either Star City or Cape Fear. Shock on the Long Tusk Cup. Okay. Now I wouldn't buy Iconic, though, targets. But I would do FDV Transform. Gotcha. Because they will still MRSP it and they get it, yeah. What's that song from? This song is from Pokemon The Missing No tracks from OC Remix. These are all Pokemon songs that have been remixed. This is the Casino Lounge from Goldenrod Game Corner. And that's from Pokemon Blue, Red, and Yellow. One card in our opponent's hand. If they have a creature play, they can live a turn. If they do not, then they're dead. Let's just see what happens here. Hostage Taker! Ooh! Yeah, that sucks. They're gonna take the Winding Constrictor here. Ouch! Okay, now we need another creature to basically top deck to get some trample damage in. Ooh! Found a case of 6 for 700 on TCG. Wow. You know this is a test. I'll figure it out. Gotcha. Oh, got into a forest. Not what we wanted. I mean, we can use that for the kin right here. Yeah, we'll want to just hold up blocks this turn. So close to winning here. Resilient Kinner will definitely die this turn. Let's see. One card in hand. Is it a strike? Opponent getting lucky on the top decks here. Every time Hostage Taker is played, it's like, no! Yeah, they're gonna play out the Winding Constrictor here. Hostage Taker turns the tide of a match. I agree. A lot of those cards like that, like Hijack, Hostage Taker, Confiscation Coup, Caffeinet's Last Word, all of those cards are ridiculous. This turns into a 6/6, I believe, right? 1, 2, 3. Or is it just +1/+1 for every other? Yeah, so it's just a 5/5. Just a 5/5. Okay, yield. I yield! We'll want to block like this. One card in hand for our opponent. And we need trample badly. The Kinner is going to die. We can eternalize it next turn. Give a +2/+, or +4/+4 to something. they have 2 creatures on their side of the field. So let's just see what happens. Next turn I win. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we would have taken only 10 going to 4. Well, if they had a creature play this turn, then we would have just been taking damage. I see that line of play against my thing, but I think they have a creature play in their hand. Or they're at least bluffing it. Nope, they're bluffing a strike. Okay. Ouch. But well, we didn't know what they had. If they had a creature, we would have still been just taking damage. But they had a strike. That still does remove 2 creatures, so I don't know if that's a punt other than just a line of play that wasn't optimal because we couldn't read our opponent's mind. Let's see here. Got into a forest. Yes. Yes. We have a 7/8. So attacking in, of course, they're wanting to block with the Admiral. The Admiral would die, or the Binding Constrictor actually. They'll block with a Constrictor, and the Constrictor would die. Then we would be cracked back on for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I could block 1. We would still survive, I believe. Let's get in for 7 here. Question on Rakdos Pirate, since he's got 1 Hazard. Can he use Combustible Gearhulk instead? That's a great card. Great way to get mana back into your hand, or creatures back into your hand. I think it would be fine. Let's see, what did they top deck? Top deck a Hostage Taker? If they did, it's game over. Yeah, it's a +4/+4 without trample. If we gave it trample, that would be amazing. Beckett Brass does take things, that's true. So I think we're just dead either way, right? Unless we can kill Beckett if they attack out with it. But if we block something, then they can't take anything. Because they need to hit with 3 creatures. 1 card in hand. Sword point. Your LGS is selling there for 190. Wow. Kill here. 3, 9, 10, 11. And if they have a shock or a strike, we're dead. It's either that or block the 6/6. Yeah, it's this, and hope they don't have a shock or a strike. We go to 1. Do you have it? Is that game? Nice! Woo! We got one win out of that. So we're 1 and 2. Not bad, not bad. Not terrible, not great. Jigglypuff making you want to sleep. So we won that because we're just making sure what they had in their hand. Let's see what we would draw into. Resilient Kinra, Seeker Squire, another Seeker Squire. So gas, basically. Very nice. But that's it for the standard. We're gonna go into modern here. Now this deck was submitted by Tom Fizz Resco on the fan page. Sorry if I butchered your name there. But we're in modern now, ladies and gentlemen. Your opponent was a terrible captain. Aw. Combustible is greater than Burning Suns. I can agree with that. We win just in time to maybe leave for work. Aw, see you later. Alright, so we're going to do, this is called Esper Mill. The deck list is in the description. This is a modern deck, so it's going to be in the modern format. We have 3 Path to Exile, 4 Hedron Crab, 4 Visions of Beyond, 3 Surgical Extraction, 4 Mana Scribe, 4 Glimpse of the Unthinkable, 3 Mesmeric Orb. We have 3 Frank Sanity, 2 Mind Funeral, 4 Archive Trap, 4 Breaking and Entering. Oh, is that, yeah. In the sideboard, we have 2 Fragmentize, 3 Rest in Peace, 2 Stony Silence, 2 Echoing Truth, 1 more Mesmeric Orb, 2 Crypt Incursion, which this card is amazing and can come back and win you the game, and then 3 Leyline of Sanctity. So we're very good against any kind of tempo strategy. In testing, I went against an Affinity deck. I went against a like discard deck. I went against, what was the other deck? A mono white like lockdown deck. Did not win against a infect. Did not win against one of the infect decks I played. They got in for 10 on like turn 3. So, but this is awesome. Really excited to play some Modern on stream, guys. All right. Ooh, Esper Mill time, yeah. On to Modern. This is Vince's fault. I'm sure why this is happening. No, I'm just tired of Standard right now. I'm just kind of you know, burned out. We've got an Archive Trap in hand. Opponent is a big fan, apparently. We're gonna mulligan here. Let's see what we got. I think this is a keep here. Surgical Extraction is one of those cards that's great to have in hand at the beginning, thanks to the Glimpse of the Unthinkable as well. We're going to keep this. Visions of Beyond. I'll put that on the bottom. Let's see. Let's get out a Shores, and then we're going to pass. Pass here. In fact, well, it's usually the easiest matchup for me, but let's play. Tom, it was a weird, like, I don't know. I can't really explain it how they beat me. It was just kind of insane. Let's go for a Polluted Delta here. Sack that. Let's see. We have a white here. Let's go for a Watery Grave. And then a Glimpse the Unthinkable. Whoops. Made you tap for blue there. Blue-black. I love Mill, so this is going to be a fun matchup for me. I need to update my overlay, by the way. Bam, bam. Yeah, there we go. And then the game 1, match 1. There we go. And we're back to 0 losses, 0 wins. Opponent said Mill, ouch. I said it's my favorite. Then we're going to, let's see, look at their graveyard here. We have a Surgical Extraction, Fatal Push, Glint Sleeve, Muddle the Mixture, Ratchet Bomb, Forbidden Orchard, and Bloodseeker. Ooh, okay. Ratchet Bomb might be the Surgical Extraction pick here, but we're going to hold off for a turn. Again, Surgical Extraction is an instant speed spell, so just got to see what happens here. Seems like a combo deck. Yeah, I think so. Trespasser's Curse. Okay, that's not going to hurt us at all. We have 8 creatures in the deck, but of course, nothing to really write home about. He's going to pass turn here. Marsh Flats. Let's go for a Marsh Flats, sack this, and get a Hollowed Fountain. No. Play out a Mesmeric Orb. Of course, this mills us too, so we want to make sure of what we're doing here. And then we're just going to pass turn here. My guess is an Intruder Alarm deck. 2 Mesmeric Orb triggers here, throwing 2 cards into their graveyard. Intruder Alarm into Mesmeric Orb. There's a Dowsing Dagger there. So I'm not completely new to Modern. I just haven't played it in a while, so if this is a build that I'm not aware of, make sure to let me know which Surgical Extraction thing I need to grab. I'm thinking Ratchet Bomb is the pick here. But we'll see. Dagger Burn in Modern? Illness in the Ranks. Okay. Again, this is creature-based removal. We do have to mill 3 here. Frank's Sanity does help us quite a bit. Say no. We'll be milling 4 next turn as well. Okay. Got an island. They're going to find a way to give you tons of tokens. Gotcha. 6 cards in hand. Again, milling me for 4. We could go for a Visions here. Another Visions. Path to Exile. Pass here. We don't want another Mesmeric Orb into our side of the field just yet, as our opponent's not being as aggressive as we are. We've almost milled ourselves as much as we have our opponent. Passing turn here. Milling 2. Polluted Delta. Okay. We can get that out, I guess. Sure, we can play the orb then. And pass. If you mill yourself before him, I'd laugh if you mill yourself before you mill him out. Gotcha. We might with the orbs here. They mill 2, they mill 4. Bloodseeker, okay. Our white mana is tapped at the moment. No cards into their deck. 4 triggers here for us. Manic Scribe, an island, Ghost Quarter. Now I just gotta sit and watch you winning the game. We're actually going to Path to Exile here because they get a tap land, and that would be 6 cards instead of 4. I think that's useful. Okay. Yeah, we also have one more fountain if we need it for sure. All the triggers. Trespasser's Curse. Opt. Still no combo pieces that I see that's really useful just yet. 26 cards in our opponent's deck. Tapping 4. Opponent might be wanting to rethink that. 2, 4, 6, 8. They would lose 8 cards that way. 8 cards in hand, though. Panharmonicon. Oh, okay. Interesting. They put 6 cards into their graveyard. We put 4. I believe we just win now if we draw into a Glimpse of the Unthinkable. Whoops. Yeah. So we're putting 10 and then 10 at the end of our instep, and that's it. Opponent GG. Game 2! Of course, I'm going to hit 6. I'm not going to let ourselves concede. Woo, mill. We love it. Sorry if that was a little loud, guys. Just exciting. Let's got a sideboard here. Okay. Do not understand the deck combo of the opponent. He makes the tokens like crazy, then they die, so they're not in a way to hit you, and his creatures got you. Let's take out... Looks like we don't need archive traps. Let's take out some... or put in some Fragmentize. You think Leyline would be useful, but... I feel like Leyline would be kind of funny. Yeah, exactly, Josh. Leyline is funny. If they have target opponent things. I think we're good here. So let's hit submit. I'm just going to scribe here and put in another orb. Submit. Okay. Let's see what we can do in round 2. Would like to get Leyline in our opening hand if we're that lucky. We're not that lucky. We do have Crab, Scribe. I really like this hand. We're going to keep it. Opponent does go first, though. Orchard. Okay. Gotcha. Orchard is what happens here. Let's go with a Watery Grave here. Say yes. Get out a Crab. Obviously, the Crab is going to be that's a creature token, so it's not creatures actually. Alright. Yeah, mill 12 with the fetch, exactly. Can't beat that. Unless they have a way to kill the crab. Illness. Okay. Again, that's creature tokens, doesn't hit our actual creatures. Excuse me. Let's go for a crab here. Shores would be great, but I think the flats here is the better play. Yield. Let's go for a Hollowed Fountain. We'll say no. I don't really see the point in having this untapped this turn. You're playing Modern now, so I guess you can say this is in your standard stream. Dalton! Dalton! That was amazing. I'm really proud of you, man. That was good. Alright. There's gotta be something in this deck that's like whenever a creature and opponent dies, yeah. They have the Trespasser's Curse, you know, so that could be something. As well as the Bloodseeker. Hunted Phantasm. Can't be blocked. Enters a battlefield. Target opponent creates 5 goblins. Okay, so it's just a 4/6 that can't be blocked. That does hurt us quite a bit. However, we have Mind Funeral in hand, which is amazing. So we'll see what we can do. Let's just get out a swamp here. 2 triggers, so milling 6. Could go for a Manic Scribe if we wanted to, or a Path to Exile. I think Path is the move here. And then we Breaking. You have Path, take 1 hit and Path it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll just Path it, it doesn't matter. We'll go for Breaking here. Unless what they already have in their graveyard. 4, 1, 2. Yeah, they have Manic. They already have it, so we can go for a Manic Scribe if we wanted to. I think that's fine. Cool. So Delirium's already online, correct? Oh, it's in our graveyard. So Manic Scribe doesn't hit exactly the way we want it to. It does mill for 3. So Breaking will be next turn to Mind Funeral the following turn, or just Mind Funeral. They have 20 great cards in hand. Going for an Opt. Yeah, Crab is amazing. Fastland for hits, we do want to take the... oh, actually, sorry. I was thinking of Watery Grave and not Darkslick Shores. I thought it was Watery Grave. My bad. I guess you could say that's a punt. Let's put that on the punt counter. Oh. Do the Homer Simpson. Oh. Polluted Delta trigger. Again, we're going to do 6 lands and then another 6. And then Mind Funeral should get them. Or Breaking. It's cool, Taryn. Taryn's still learning Modern. I agree with that. I am. I'm new. 2 more triggers. Down to 15. Top 8 cards. Let's go for Mind Funeral. Do you have a counter spell? Spell Pierce, okay. Say no. Alright. That's fair. We still have Darkslick Shore, so we can mill another 6 next turn. Exciting. I can't do the voice of Herbert, the pervert from Family Guy. Aww. Where's the paper boy? Man, I haven't seen Family Guy in literally years. Like, another Flooded Strands. Look at this value. Ultimate value. We're going to go for a Flooded Strands crack here. Just pinging ourselves because we can. Just grab a Plains, why not? And then we have a Breaking here. That should be game. Bada bing. Do you have a counterspell? Do you have it? Spell Pierce, okay. Yes. Opponent. GG! That's an easy 2-0. That's an easy 2-0, guys. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. That's how you make for so mad. Oh my gosh. That was so much fun. Good times. Good times. Let's get a counter up here for 1 win. Of course, we have 1 punt. Thanks to that. That was also an easy 2-0, so we're going to go to match 2 here. There we go. Alright, let's play another round. That makes me uncomfortable. I have this deck in paper. Nice, Anthony. Alright. Let's see what we can do. We have an island, flooded strand. Scribes are okay, not perfect. Glimpse is great. Grab a Darkslick Shores with the flooded strand. I think this is a keep. So Terran, when you get sick of Tron and Modern and come back to Standard, play my cycling deck. I almost picked it today, Josh. I just wanted to pick the Modern deck. So I like the and I also like the Monument deck because it was a little bit jankier. But I really did like your cycling deck. That was really cool. Mausoleum Wanderer. We got a Darkslick Shores. It's going to be, I'm assuming, a Spirit deck. It takes years for a modern Tron player to get sick of playing Tron. Next Friday. Oh, if you resubmit it, Josh, for sure. I'll be deleting that after the stream today sometime. Let's go for a... Hallowed Fountain, I believe, is the play here. Sure. And I don't mind pathing this early. I bet Turn has a room and creates nuclear bombs and sets them to Tron players in Modern. Aw. No? Did you see my tokens deck? I did, Nemelis. Again, everybody submitted a bunch of great decks this week. If you ever want to resubmit it, I think that's fine. Glimpse the Unthinkable is $30 in paper. This is why I can't play Modern. Yeah, Sean, the Glimpse the Unthinkable is, I would say, the best just outright mill card, maybe besides Archive Trap in Modern. It's just really good. But it is kind of expensive. I really wish they would reprint those in like some of the Modern Masters. Let's go for a Darkslick Shores and a Manic Scribe. I think that's fair. You gonna cancel me? Spell Queller. Ugh. I already dislike this deck. Oh, we're done with the Pokemon playlist. Gonna go to the Mega Man playlist. They did reprint it in Iconic Masters. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. Nice, Josh. Nice. So the price will likely fall. Yes, it's not anymore. 19 after Iconic. Gotcha. Reprint Iconic Masters of Glimpse is $12. Sweet. Do they have to be decks that we make, or be something cool we find somewhere else? Redzio, I really like it if there's something that you've made, because this is like basically a net deck of the show, because I'm taking decks from the people and playing them. Reprint Glimpse and think winning is always a good time. Getting it for 2 here. Yeah. Polluted Delta. 4 cards in our opponent's hand. $11 currently. Very nice. Let's get out of Polluted Delta here. Let's try for a Manic Scribe once more. Hopefully it'll hit. We might just be dying to this Spell Queller deck. There it is. Spirits. You are a pain. Let's crack the Polluted Delta here. Grab a Watery Grave. Say no. Try to finish Modern discard deck in time for next Friday. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking to start the Modern deck techs after Thanksgiving. That's my goal, basically. Leonin. Well, glad we got all of our search things out of the way. Archive Trap's going to be useless in this matchup now. We can't hunt for anything, so... I think we're just dead in this first round. Spell Queller really did shut us down. Mesmeric Orb is okay. 2 mana up. Could try for a glimpse here, but we're so far behind already. Wouldn't really matter. Remember to turn off Arbiter, you have to click it first, then do whatever you're going to do. Gotcha. Wanderer coming in. They're going to get in for 6 this turn, dropping me down to 4. That should be game. No way we can come back from that. Yeah, Swamp getting in here. Could go for a Visions. Really nothing that can get us out of this. There's no damnation in the sideboard, so this is game for this. Let's go to sideboard here for game 2 and match 2. We'll want to bring in Leyline. Crypt Incursion will help us a lot as well. Let's see. Orb's gonna help. Let's take out the scribes here. Stony Silence could help. Maybe Rest in Peace more than Stony. Supreme Verdict is great in this deck. Yeah, it needs to be in the sideboard for this. Again, this is Tom's list that had been submitted to us for Fan Friday, so I didn't want to change anything about it. I was changing things at the beginning of Fan Fridays, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to play it as it is. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to take out the traps as well. Thank you for mentioning that. I feel like bringing in one Stony Silence. Not Stony Silence, I'm sorry. Bringing in one Fragmentize. Where's the Stony? There it is. Take it out. Maybe not Fragmentize. Let's take out the Orb. Now, Extraction does hurt ourselves if we have Rest in Peace in play. Just trying to think about the... I think we'll be okay. Either play Incursion or Rest in Peace. Fine, we'll play the Incursion and leave in Fragmentize and have just one Rest in Peace just in case. How's that? Let's bring in some Echoing Truth to bounce some stuff. Yeah. Sure. Play first? Yes. Let's see what we have in the opening hand here. 1 mana, Hallowed Fountain, Hedron Crab. We're going to mulligan here. 2 mana, Rest in Peace early in the game, Path, and an Incursion. We could go for an Orb at the beginning. That does help a little bit. Let's keep here. Hedron Crab on top. Sure. Let's go for a Marsh Flats. And get a Watery Grave or Hallowed Fountain. Let's go for a Fountain first. Yes. Pass. Eight cards in our opponent's hand. They run the draw this turn. The only matchup I used to bring Rest in Peace and Incursion together was Dredge. Gotcha. No! No! Oh, they dropped completely. Fine. That Arbiter deck I really wanted to play against. We're not going to count that. We're going to go back to match 1, or match 2, game 1. Yes. This is actually a really hilarious opening hand. We're going to keep. If they search at the beginning of their turn, it's going to be amazing. Opponent is deciding whether or not to mulligan. They're mulliganing to 5. We're going to play out the Shelldock Isle. Yeah, no fun dropping out. I agree with that. Let's go for a... because we don't want to signal what kind of deck we are. I mean, obviously the Isle does kind of signal a little bit. I mean, we can go for a Visions. I think that's fine. Whoops, crap. Pass. Water bottles are Jaren's legacy. Thanks, I appreciate that. 7 cards. 6 that got into a forest. Okay. Oh, this is elves. Okay, so Archive Trap is basically useless, isn't it? This is gonna hurt us this game. It's got a crab. And then a Isle. I mean, I don't really know what to grab here. Maybe a land and keep breaking in our deck, because right now they have nothing to mill. We can grab breaking just in case they have something random for Archive Trap to go off on. Let's see what they have in their graveyard here. Reclamation, Druid, and Druid. Yeah, this is just straight up elves. Grab the Druid here for the surgical extraction. Perhaps. The Elvish Archdruid. Ooh, they just did a Windswept Heath. That's awesome. Yeah, we're going to mill you for 30 for free, if that's okay. Just, don't know if you have a problem with that, but we're going to do that on turn 2. Wow. Oh, that feels good. I feel like an evil mastermind right now. All right. Create a guy. Opponent has 22 cards in their deck on turn 2, you know. As is the usual. Let's look at the graveyard here. Court of Calling is actually Westville Abbey. Elfdrazi. Collected Company. Could be a card. Court of Calling. Which one should we grab? I feel like Isru. Whoop, could cancel. Leave Azuri. Which one will we take here? I mean, there's so many different ones to take because this deck is so different. Crater Hoof, probably, yeah. He has 2 Azuri in the graveyard right now. I'm assuming he has 2 more. I don't mind taking that. Court of Calling is also something we could worry about, but... I think we'll take the Azuri here because it's a better win con. Let's see what they have in their deck. Would have taken Collected Company. Company is something as well, but our opponent completely scooped it up. Oh, man, I was kind of expecting that. That's funny. Our opponent was like, you know what? Just forget it. Oh, man. I'm telling you, the mill is strong. They don't. No one wants to play against it. He didn't want you to see the deck. Maybe. Yeah, there were already three collected companies in the yard. Whoops, sorry. There was only 2 Azuri, so that's why I was thinking of grabbing the other 2. Thought that was the better play. Exciting. Watch him concede. Rage quitting happens a lot with this deck. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's to be expected with a deck like this. This is a keep. See what our opponent's going to do on turn 1. Of course, we can archive trap. If they try to just do... oh, Inkmoth Nexus. Welding jar. Okay. This might be the same person I played before. Mox Opal. Oh, here we go. All the free stuff. 4 cards in hand now. Let's see. I believe Godless Shrine we want to play first. Keep it untapped for a Path to Exile on the Inkmoth. Affinity, this is probably going to go poorly. Yeah, probably. Of course, Inkmoth is Infect, so another Inkmoth. Blinkmoth. Steel Overseer. Things are going off. Let's see, Springleaf Drum. Do we want to kill the Steel Overseer, or do we want to kill the Inkmoth Nexus when it starts attacking in? Sack it or generate, gotcha. This is really bad already, and it's turn 2. Yeah, we're playing up against Affinity. This is a deck I did not want to run into during stream. Yeah, I want to kill Inkmoth, then Trap. Or Path, then Trap. That's true. Let's hold the trap path in our hand for the Inkmoth. Another trap. That's great. It's got a Watery Grave here. Pay 2? No, we're going to pay nothing for that. And then we're going to, looks like just pass. So the Overseer is more scary at the moment. The Overseer is definitely very scary. It's just the Inkmoth is Infect. There we go. There's a that's a Memnite. 1/1 construct for 0. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. Oh my gosh. It's a 5/5. Ah! Can we path this one, Master? Oh, he's going to path here. Or he's going to Inkmoth Nexus. Just so he can use the Steel Overseer's ability. Yeah, we're going to grab the Inkmoth. Of course, the Master here is really hard to deal with. Okay, they're completely tapped out. We're going to start archive trapping. Then Mesmeric Orb next turn. Opponent might scoop. Path the Master. Well, I want to get the Inkmoth Nexus because of the Infect. Alright, another archive trap. We have Mind Funeral in our hand as well, so that's really going to help. And they're not attacking this turn. What do they have in the graveyard right here? We could Surgical Extract something. The Master, they steal Overseer, because there are 2 more in the deck, I would assume. Arcbound Ravager is in here as well. There's 3 in the graveyard, so probably wouldn't be worth it to do that. Orb, then Funeral. You look at the Masswork series, yeah, it's crazy. Oh, another archive trap. It's got a Polluted Delta. Let's crack that. They can get in for 13 next turn. We're just going to go for a swamp here. Surgical and non-basic. That's true. What's up, Heather? Or Aiden? Mail, yeah. Which one would be better here? Darksteel Citadel, most likely? Let's go for Darksteel. Maybe get 3 cards, yeah. Yeah, we got 3. They have Galvanic Blast in their hand. Ugh, their deck is so crazy. Yeah, we got 3 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more lands in the deck. 7 lands in the deck. Looks like. We're going to go for the orb here. Alright. Yeah, we're going to mill and see if we hit 3. At least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Springleaf. We got 1. They're down to 6. Okay, Spire. We only got 1. But they're down to 14 cards in their deck. So 7, 10, 13, 14, 15. They can get it for 15 damage this turn, I believe. Right? Or do we just die this turn? Did anyway? Yeah. So close. Nine. Oh, you can put counters and everything. Okay, 10, 14. Yeah, we're dead. So sad. I mean, we had a really good, like, turn 1 through 4, and we still lost to Affinity. That's just explosive. Yeah, no way we can come back from that. Let's go to sideboard. Oops, nope. This one right here. Rest in Peace. Or not Rest in Peace. Stony Silence is coming in. Fragmentize is coming in. Explosive Affinity. It's a problem. Yeah, I can see that. I think Fraying Sanity is too slow. Let's bring that out. Crypt Incursion is actually okay, so let's bring one of those in. Let's take these scribes out. Bring another incursion and bring an orb in. I think that will probably do it. Echoing Truth might be good. Leyline of Sanctity, probably won't see that. Was not Pathing Master. That's true. Of course, we wouldn't have got off our archive traps either. The Echoing Truth can be amazing, that's true. But I think we're fine. Because the path does go off for the archive trap, so we'll see what happens. Ouch. Lost by turn 4. Whoop. Play first? Yes. Opening hand, Flooded Strand, the Isle, Path, Glimpse, and 2 orbs. It's not as good as our last hand, obviously. It's really hard to keep this because it's a decent hand. It's not a bad hand. It's just that against Explosive Affinity, it's hard to really... Mulligan with the 2 orbs. We can mulligan. Still got a path and a Stony Silence. I think this is a keep for us. Ghost Quarter can kill a Ink Moth and Blink Moth. Put that on bottom. We really want a hunt land. Let's go for a Ghost Quarter here. And pass. Okay. Yeah, we need white land really badly, like right now. That's why I bought him that blue land. Let's just kill the Ink Moth here. Or Blink Moth. And then Archive Trap. Come on. Trying to be as explosive as we can be. Okay. 6 cards in our opponent's hand. What else can they play? That's 0 or 1. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. That makes me want to watch Dodgeball now. Polluted Delta. Okay, cool. Let's sack that and hunt for a Hallowed Fountain. Yeah. Sure. Pass. How do you set up a match in MTGO? What do you mean? Like which way you want to do it? If Affinity is tapping down orbs, it's because they're beating your teeth in. Another Ink Moth here. Signal Pest. Battle Cry. Another Signal Pest. Another Signal Pest. Ouch. Oh, that was an instant card. Thought Cast. Oh, man. We have a path and an archive trap, so we're actually doing pretty good. Watery Grave here. We'll say yes. Stony Silence, does that shut down the battle cries and all that stuff? $35 cards in their deck. Path to Exile, a Pest. They get a land. The Archive Trap. Should have used Path on the Master. Anthony, we're in game 2 now. Path, Trap, Visions. Yeah, we can do that, I guess. It's not shutting the battle cry. Gotcha. Thank you, guys. Again, I'm still new to Modern for everything, so trying to get into it. Really enjoy it, just haven't really played a lot of it. Then you can Ancestral Recall? Yeah, basically. Alright. Let's see what we can do. No Archive Trap? Oh, they don't have any other lands to cast, do they? Yeah, he didn't search for a land. I guess that's his only basic land. That hurt us really badly there. Yep. Clever girl. When you played Modern actually last time I played Modern was around when Infect was brand new, so basically new Phyrexia. Whenever I was like playing Modern, and that was when I was in college and stuff. Yeah, they didn't get to search there because they didn't have to. 3 cards in our opponent's hand. Let's see. Rule of Law. That does hurt us as well. Infect, my least favorite form of play. Infect was a lot of fun back in the when it was popular. It was just really devastating in Modern at the time. That was like when Infinity was like in the height of its ridiculousness too. Because Scars Mirrodin had just come out and all that kind of stuff. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. Come on, opponent. Passing, okay. Surgical Extraction. We did get a Darksteel Citadel. Got 2 of them, actually. Blink Moth is in here as well. And Ink Moth. Let's see. Ink Moth is the Infect one, correct? Yeah, they have 1 on the field, so they have 3 they've used. Midnight could be used here. Hey, not on stream. I mean, maybe later. Yeah, for sure. I think we just want to go for a Stony Silence here, right? Because we can't get a Visions of Beyond draw 3. So we play this out. Stony Silence turns off Dark Citadel too. Wow. I think, do we want to go for a land here for Surgical Extraction? I feel like we need to. I got you, Tom. Let's see. 3 cards in hand. Sorry, Aiden. Darksteel Citadel. Or not Darksteel Citadel. Steel Overseer. Steel Overseer might have been the card to grab. But they don't get the thing anyway. 1-1 for 2. Whatever. Nice 1-1, brah. Two Signal Pest triggers here. Opponent can't do this, 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 or this, so they can't hit me for 2 though, which is fair, I guess. Whew. Come on, play faster. Would like to see if we can win this one and actually go to a game 3. They have a lot going on. Probably extract the Thoughtcast. There's only one in there, correct? Opponent is pretty clearly out of gas. Yeah, we could do that. Need to path the Seer. Okay, getting in for 2. All right, our turn. There's a path. Okay. Even though I'm half falling asleep and got home and just saw that you had the stream and had to watch. Gotta catch a bit because I love milling. Nice, Craig. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, pests are annoying. I think we path a pest. Pump the pests up. Well, we have Stony Silence. He can't tap it to give counters. So we're gonna pass turn. I think we're just gonna pass and hold off for a turn. Why not build around a mill deck around Sphinx's tutelage? That'd be cool. Need to catch some sleep. Tom. Yeah, we're just gonna pass turn. I think that's fair. Just gotta wait on our opponent now. Really just need to get into some mana and some good old-fashioned mill cards. Glimpse the Unthinkable would be great, so it could turn on our visions. Everything in our hand is an instant, so we can play it on their side of the field. They got into a mountain. I guess that was in their hand. Master of Ethereum. Okay. We're going to path that. Good job. Good job. Good job, team. App the Master? What is that magic? No, I'm just kidding. Path the Master? Yeah, gotcha. Mono blue, rough idea for tutelage mill. So much fun, but so bad because I need to get the right stuff to draw and counter. Gotcha. I feel like the scribe in this deck is not what we really need. I think we need some other card besides the scribe. I just feel bad playing the scribe. It does mill 3 though, so it's not terrible. Maybe just a Tomb Scour or something, I don't know. Milling 7 outright instead of... So they're getting in for 4 this turn. 3 with the possibility of milling again is not that great. Path sounds so scholarly. Or Apathy sounds so scholarly. They're going to get in for... Let's see. 3. Yeah, they're going to pop the Steel Overseer with the 2 Battle Cries. We got into a swamp there. We could try for a Visions. This is just me, or do you exist simultaneously in every MTG stream, past and present? No offense. We could try for a Thoughtcast. Just to help slow them down. But they're going to hit us again for Steel Overseer. They only had 1 Thoughtcast in their entire deck. Oh my gosh. What? Yeah. Another Master's in the deck as well. Okay. Alright, we just passed then. You didn't play Archive Trap? Didn't they just search for a mountain? No, they had it in their hand, Leos. So they couldn't search their deck when we pathed the first time. No, we pathed before, and they had... We also have Rule of Law, so we can't activate it the same turn either, so... So yeah, they had it in their hand the entire time, so they didn't search their library for that. Cranial Plating. They're just going to get in again for 4. Magic Man, you're everywhere. It's like you have a time turner, right? From Harry Potter. You're just like going back and forth watching all the streams. I think we're dead next turn. Really need something that's not land. Could go for a Visions here. Try for something. A Path would help. Mind Funeral is great, but we can't cast it this turn. That's the game. Because of Rule of Law? Yeah, we're just dead. Oh well. We tried. Let me update the standings here. Gonna go to match 4. We're gonna do one more match with this. And then we'll be done for the day. 2-1. We did. Thunder 42 shock. Last one of the day, guys. Flooded Strand, Glimpse, Mind Funeral, Orb. Gotta pass this song real quick. This is a keep. I personally missed the stream when you played my deck on Fan Fridays. He goes first. Oh, got an eye at Plains. Oh, this might be a lockdown deck. So Archive Trap's going to be useless. Let's go for a Hallowed Fountain. Say no. Pass. Just see if they have any hunting cards this turn. Sunpetal Grove. Shaper Sanctuary. Okay. Amazing collection of background music, by the way. Oh, no problem. Thank you. Now, we're currently listening to Mega Man X Maverick Rising's playlist, or thing from OC Remix. Surgical Extraction. Okay. Let's go for a Marsh Flats. Sack that. Go for a Dark Slick Shores. Or water, not Doctor Slick, Watery Grave, sorry. Yes. Let's do a glimpse. Could have gone for a Mesmeric Orb there, but really want to see what we're messing with. Heliod, ooh. Heron's Grace, Experiment 1. A bunch of land. Gotcha. So just basically a green-white somethings. Experiment 1, gotcha. It's going to pass here, looks like. We have a path. Let's go for a Flooded Strand here. Sack that. Just grab a island. Let's path this. Obviously, they draw a card. Then we're also going to get an Archive Trap trigger and a Breaking trigger. Sorry about that. Cough. All right. Cast for 0. Okay. There we go. They're down to 18 cards on turn 3. Very cool. Let's see what else is in their deck right now. Audric, Mayor. Such a it's like a really random deck, but it seems like it's fun. Gideon, okay. Didn't see Gideon at all in the graveyard there. Another Experiment 1. Mind Funeral just might end them this next turn. We also have a Glimpse. Can't cancel first. Let's look at how many hate lands they have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We could try for a Mind Funeral. And then next turn, just go for a Glimpse, and then should be done. Let's see how many cards it gets. 4 exactly. Ooh, did I get all of them? Looks like I did. I can't tell. Yeah, I got all of them. Pass turn. Turn 4 win. Well, that was fun. All right, let's go to sideboard here. Let's see. I'm really not looking to get anything, maybe besides Crypt. I think I probably want to take out 1 Archive Trap. Maybe 1 Orb. I think besides that, really nothing we want to deal with. Submit for that. I think Crypt is good if we're up against a heavy creature-based strategy like we are, but the deck really can't do much against what we're trying to do here. Other than just die. So, we'll find out. Let me update our standings here. There we go. Opening hand is all lands. We're going to mulligan here. Mulligan. Anyway, Ghost Quarter, Scribe, Breaking, and a Path. I think we are okay. Let's keep that like a Hallowed Fountain on top. Mulligan to 5 for our opponent. Yes, we called it. Alright, let's see what our opponent's going to do. Forest. Get 6 for the pass. Let's go for a Hallowed here. Yes. And we're going to pass. Alrighty, opponent looks like they're going to be passing turn. 5 cards in their hand. 2 mana. Passing. Wow. Another Archive Trap. So we're going to be ready. Let's go for a Polluted Delta here. Grab a Watery Grave. Say no. We'll keep up a path and hold the archive traps for the 30 mil on turn 3. See, I got a plains here. Tireless Tracker. Thank you for offering that trade. Oh, it's a May ability, so they didn't do it. Gotcha. Let's go for a Fraying Sanity here. We're getting up to almost 5 mana for Archive Trap, so we're also going to mill 16 with the Breaking. So they decided not to search for a land with Breaking or with Path to Exile. So close, though. You figured it out. Got a 1/1 here. No mills. No mills. Could play Ghost Quarter. That's true. Is that a May ability? It's another May ability. But we can't kill anything. It's destroyed non-basic, right? Oh, it's just destroy target land. You're right. Let's go for a plains then. Let's see if they're gonna do anything. They did. They did. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now our cards can start going off. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's go for a Breaking here. Yeah, Field of Ruin is forced to search. Oh, that's game. Opponent was like, I've had enough. I don't want to see any more of this. That was fun. Overall, we win 3-1. That's pretty fun. Only had 1 punt, really. Oh, yeah, Fraying Sanity was also on the battlefield, so it ended the game. That was awesome, guys. I love Modern. I love Mill. Had a good time. Oh, man. But that's going to end today's stream. Hope you guys had fun. Go to F&M if you are about to go do that. Enjoy some Magic tonight. Go watch some Justice League if you're going to do that. I think I'm going to go watch Thor tonight. So, have fun. Like the video if you liked it, of course. And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell right beside the subscription button to know when we upload a new video on the channel. And when we go live on the stream right here on YouTube. I love you guys. Again, enjoy your weekend. And, yeah. I'll see you guys Monday. Later.